Guys, it's me. I'm back. What's up, party people? We're like, Mads, come on. All right, this show is taking a turn for the. Oh.
Batter friend?
More better. Way more better. Way more better.
Are we live?
We are live.
Welcome to another episode of Monster Bass Live. Today I'm really excited to bring you a very special group of people that we've had the opportunity to get together with. I could go down the line and introduce them, but we're coming to you live from Houghton Lake in Michigan. We decided to get the crew together and fish, create some content with Sam from More Media, break out some of the new baits, and watch him make a fool out of himself. So for those of you that are watching for the first time, do me a favor, smash that subscribe button. That helps boost my ego a little bit because I'm in need of a boost today. I didn't really catch the fish that I thought I was going to catch. In fact, I fished out of a boat with Jared and with Rafi, which we'll probably talk about a little bit later. I'm probably going to want to get Paul's opinion on what he saw from a talent perspective because, you know, one of the two of those guys has a propensity to, I don't know, what can I say? Make us all laugh. And he did a pretty good job today. So, all right, without further ado, let's introduce everyone here. Jared, are we going to be able to bring them all in at one time, or what can we do? Let's go all in. And we've got Paul and Jeff from Burly Fishing. We got Alex Rudd.
Hi.
We got Benjamin Nowak, the smallmouth slayer himself. I didn't call you the bearded bad man because everyone knows that. Yeah. And we've got Justin Clark, Juicy, JC Dropshot.
Juicy.
Juicy Dropshot, baby. It's sticking. It's not going anywhere.
Yeah,
and got the URL.
And
he already bought the URL. He bought the URL.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
Yeah. So before we get into the nuts and bolts of this show, I want to say thank you to Jared for lugging what you can't see is about 250 pounds worth of equipment. We checked 4 bags full of stuff that were 50 pounds each, just so we could do this show. And he showed up at my house at 3 o'clock in the morning, and so for that, Jared, thank you.
MVP.
Yeah. Cheers. Oh, he's coming in.
Cheers.
Cheers.
That's the only
Cheers.
time I'm ever on camera.
There you go.
I guess the bigger question is, will that be the only time you drink Bud Light? Or, sorry, Busch Light.
Bush.
All right.
And it's a latte.
In the kitchen is Rafi. He's going to be hopefully burning some burgers for us and keeping us full. So, as always, we'll be busting out some golden tickets. So if you've got those handy, make sure you're ready because every 15 minutes or so we'll go to that. Today's format's going to be simple. I'm not going to do a lot of talking. We're going to take all your questions. So we're going to open up the hotline. Jared's going to get it ready. We're going to take your questions. I don't care who you want to ask the question to, what it's about. This is your opportunity to speak to some of the best content creators on YouTube. And so don't be shy. Whatever you want to know, whatever you want to ask, now's your chance. And we'll stop every 15 minutes and we'll bust out a golden ticket and give away some prizes. So let's get started today. We fished a lot today with Paul and Jeff, and we were out on where were we today, Paul?
We were on a lake. A lake in this place.
The water.
Which is Houghton Lake area.
Yeah. All right, so we were on Rifle Lake this morning. It was beautiful.
He did it.
And you know, they told us that we had to wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning, and
Who told you? We told you? I did. Paul told you.
Paul did.
It was Paul's fault.
Paul doesn't have an off switch, and he got here late last night, pounded a couple beers, and then said, all right, got to go to bed because we all have to be up at 3:45. I said, I don't have to be up at 3:45. He said, yes, you do. We have to go. We have to be there. Magic hour. And so we hit Rifle Lake, and tell us about your day.
It was a pretty good day. I would say, overall. So we were fishing the new monster bass baits. We had the Patriot 3.0 as kind of the player of the day, and we wanted to get some topwater hits, which is why we had to get there so early. So literally, what time did you show up? 10:30?
Yeah, 10:30.
10:30. Yeah. So Paul put his kids to bed, like a good dad does, and then he shows up at 10:30, and we loaded both of our boats. We have the Hobie Pro Angler, the 14-footers, and we put them sandwich hot dog style.
It's never been done before.
It's never been. You have no idea. 2 of these boats side by side in a truck bed. It was insane. And then we hitched up the other boat, which Rafi and Fix and you initially were in.
That's right.
And then you switched to the better boat immediately.
Yes, the better boat.
the better boat.
I
mean,
The better boat.
the Johnson
Cheers to the
25
better
though.
Not by much.
Hey,
Not that
throwback.
much.
Throwback. Throwback Thursday.
Throwback Thursday. Which you also broke the boat. We'll get to that later.
No, everything's good. It was already broken, I guess.
Everything's good. It was already. It was
Yeah.
That's the guy who
It was
broke
like
the boat,
JB
for
Weldon.
sure.
We're good.
I just brought it back the way it was. It's already broken.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
But anyway, so it was topwater morning. Once we finally dialed them in, we were actually fishing like this exact bait that you have, that like bone color Patriot 3.0, and I don't fish walking baits a lot, so I literally was like practicing and learning this on the fly and like started dialing it in.
But you were
And
catching a lot of fish.
We caught some dang fish, man. We got some blow-ups. We got some good footage with Sam. I mean, I'm excited to see that stuff later. It was fun. It was really enjoyable.
I almost got murdered by a drone like 300 times.
Yeah, so Sam flew a drone, which if you guys don't have drones flying around you often, which we never do.
Everyone
At Mach
assumes.
6,
I think everyone
on top
assumes
of
that
it.
everyone assumes that a drone is like very quiet and like peaceful.
No.
And like
Oh,
just,
no.
it's
It's like a
it's
chainsaw.
It's invasive.
No, bro, it's like
and a little
violent.
scary.
It's like being on a NASCAR track, but like the NASCAR cars are right here.
Like
I
you
just
put
wanna
your
let
ear
y'all
up
know.
to the fence.
Alex buzzed me yesterday.
Okay, I
Literally
hit him with
ran
a
it
drone
into my
yesterday.
back.
I ran a drone into him yesterday.
Shut up.
Yes.
Wait.
Almost wrecked
Did
my
he-
$1,000 drone. It was
Did he
almost
deserve
gone.
Mid-fish catch.
That-
Alex was
that's
like,
a good
Dude, I
question.
got a really cool
Did he
shot. I
deserve
got a
it,
really
though?
sweet shot.
He
here.
may have. I
And
don't know.
Okay.
He's like, no, you don't have a cool fish catch, and just runs it straight into the back of me.
And here's what you got to understand. So, like, I have this, like, little bitty, like I would consider a toy. What Sam has is like the Lamborghini of drones.
Yeah.
He passed me the last shoot
Oh,
that
yeah,
we
yeah.
did going like 65 miles an hour.
terrifying.
It's Dale Jr. every single time.
Yeah,
It's
I mean,
legit.
yeah.
You are front row
Different
seats
level, different
at
level.
NASCAR. It's terrifying. It's absolutely terrifying.
But were the shots good? Yes. I've already seen them, and they are bingo.
We did have a lot of fun. We got to test some baits that we're probably not going to get to talk about, but that was a lot
we
of fun.
talked
we
about
can talk about it.
We talked
We
about
got him right here. We can bust him out.
Bam.
Yes.
Popper. The Mad Max
You
Popper.
can't see it, Burly. You got to get closer. Get up. There you go.
No,
There
put your
you
hand
go.
behind it. You know how to do this.
No.
No,
You do unboxings
actually-
all the time, Burly. You should be an expert at this.
There's a what did I do?
There's a
Unboxings?
Yeah.
What did I unbox things?
You didn't even open it.
I've never even unboxed a thing
No,
in my
I
life.
will say though, that was one of my favorite parts.
So that's the
of the day.
Patriot 3.0.
Yeah.
Fantastic. That was the exact color that was smack. I threw
The
bone-
it's
so
yeah,
good.
It's so good.
loud.
pattern.
It's,
Yeah.
it's so loud.
so
The
good.
rattle is when you walk that thing. Oh my gosh.
But I gotta say, so like tomorrow where
So
we're
fun.
going is really good topwater lake, but you have to call the fish up from deep water.
Yeah.
So like having a quiet topwater bait is not what you want. Like you want something that's super loud. It moves a lot of water, and it is, I mean, a little bit bigger presence. So that bait is gonna be perfect tomorrow. I'm actually really excited. There's another color upstairs that
I'm going to smash them on.
Which other?
I've already got mine picked out.
It's like a
The translucent.
matte blue
Yeah.
or matte chartreuse with the blue back. It's super.
Oh,
good
yeah?
looking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that.
So yeah.
Matt Chartreuse with the blue back.
Yeah, and here's the deal with anything chartreuse. Just a little FYI here. Fishing tip. Smallmouth hate it, and they try to kill it. So that's why I'm going to throw chartreuse, because I want to catch a 6-pound smallmouth tomorrow. So that's my plan. Yeah, I'm jacked up about it. But so what else happened today? Anything fun that we need to know about?
So we all came up here today to create some content, and we're not from Michigan, right? So we called Ben, and we said, Ben, like, all right, well,
They're from Michigan.
I'm not from Michigan.
Some of us are from Michigan.
So I called Ben, and I said, Ben, what's a good location for us to centrally meet so that we can fish good bodies of water and catch lots of fish, right? So we get out this morning, we're fishing, and we're catching lots of dinks. So I text Ben and I text Alex. I'm like, how's it going over there today? Because we're fishing. They're fishing on a different lake. We're fishing over here. We get no response. None. They ghosted us.
Straight ghosted.
All morning, right? So we just keep fishing, dink after dink after dink.
Whoa.
So we decide we're gonna leave. We go to lunch. We call Alex up. Oh yeah, I don't know, man. We have bad coverage. How's it going? Oh, we're slaying it. We're catching like 6-pounders. We're catching big fish. I'm like, where are you?
Those words never came out
This
of my
lake.
mouth.
It's far from where you guys are. Turns out it's the lake right next to us. They don't want to share their secret sauce with us. So we're all going to the same lake tomorrow to find out really where we are.
That's real. Maybe not 6-pounders today, but we caught them.
Yeah, we did catch them. It was fun. It was a good day.
It was a good day.
It was one of those days where you kind of got to work for it, but we worked for it and we figured it out. Tomorrow's going to be the same way. I mean, it's just the time of year that we're fishing. It's June. June anywhere. I don't care if you're in Michigan or Minnesota or California or Texas or wherever you're at. It's tough, but fish can be caught. You just got to have the right monster bass baits, like
Sure.
Patriot 3.0.
Yeah.
I'm really excited about this.
Smacking.
We're going to smack them for
Yeah.
sure.
I'm in love with that bone color.
I am
The
too.
iridescence on it is just
Which one, on the popper or this one?
the pot. Well, it's got the same
Yes.
iridescence on
The
it.
answer
It's
is
just
yes.
gorgeous in the sun.
Yeah.
I mean, it's got the right sheen for that clear water action. I'm really digging it.
It's on the Seeker, too. Like, that color looks good on
Yeah.
all those baits.
Yeah. So, Juicy, are we going to see you on camera tomorrow doing some fishing or what?
It depends how good these guys are at catching fish, I think.
Well, if today is any kind of, like,
we're here, aren't we?
indication-
Oh, God. I'm sorry.
Man, that's a rough crowd.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. But anyway, so are we going to see you on camera?
That's Sam's call. I don't know.
No, that's your call.
Deflection, not a lot of heck yeah.
Hey, I'm here to catch fish.
I feel like
when
we're
it's my
avoiding
time to
the
catch
question
fish.
here.
I haven't been called up yet.
Hey, so what you're saying is you're in the bullpen, you're just waiting for your
This
chance.
isn't the World Series.
Hey,
I'm not
Grand
needed
slam,
yet.
home
Hey,
run.
Sam. Can you come here for a second? Sam, boy. Yeah, go ahead.
I feel better with the camera in my hand. Is that weird?
Yeah, no, well.
You just always carry one?
Yeah.
What you guys,
Buddy.
what you guys don't understand
You're
is
like
I
that nervous
watched the
singer
frame.
with a microphone, but instead it's camera.
So
Get
I
happy
think
for you all the
Sam's
times.
Sam's on that camera, right? Oh,
I
Sam's
think
on that
I'm closer
camera.
to you. I'm like right.
All right, come on, buddy. All
Right
right.
in between you.
So
It's
this
harder
is
than you
Sam,
think.
and Sam's shooting all our
There's a lot of
content.
cameras.
He's a really talented dude, and I suggest
really
that if you need
talented.
anything.
Second that.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say second best.
Whoa!
Chirping over
Yeah.
here.
So
He made us look good.
So JC just said, Juicy, just said that
Thank you.
today is like the World Series with all these guys, and he's ready to go when he's needed. So,
I didn't say today was the World Series. I said we're not the World Series yet, so I'm not needed yet.
oh my goodness!
Tomorrow
All right,
might
so
be World
tomorrow,
Series
so
day.
tomorrow we're at the
You're
World
You're not gonna
Series.
get on camera, my
Glad
guy.
to know
Not
I brought
with
the
that.
World Series with me.
Not with that attitude.
Yeah. So what do you say tomorrow we throw him on camera and see what he can do? I mean, his license plate says Dropshot, for goodness sakes.
I mean, while we're filming, going through the whole process, right? You were there in the boat. I mean, it's a lot of work. These guys are fishing. They're doing their thing. We're trying to capture. We're trying to float around, and we got another boat going around. And almost the entire day, there wasn't more than probably a half-an-hour break, where you can tell this guy is like sitting in the back, just like scratching, humming and on about like, man, there's that break line over there. And he's like,
That's me.
yeah, he's like hinting at things, and he can't even help himself. Like
Yeah.
I don't think he has got an option.
Yeah.
So like I said, I'm interested, especially because the rumor has that we're chasing maybe some brown fish tomorrow. That there might be an opportunity for him to whip out. Let him do his deal, put him in, see what he can do.
Give him a shot,
I mean,
coach.
pressure's
Give him a
on.
shot.
I mean, you've said it now.
Come in, coach. I'm ready.
You've said it now. So if you've done it now and you're ready for it now, it's on live. I mean, it's out there. You got to perform now. The pressure's on.
All
Gotta
right,
perform.
That's how I
man.
work in this world.
bottom of the ninth,
Pressure,
bro.
I'm good.
Better show up.
Yep.
Hey, the fish have to show up too.
Oh wow.
No. Hey,
Again, deflecting.
The guy using the bullfrogs over here deflecting. I don't know.
Hang on. So what Sam's talking about with you like scratching that itch, you're just like, oh, they're blowing up everywhere. Like, picture you're fishing. You're trying to like look cool on camera, which is hard enough. And you got Juicy Dropshot in the background, just going
Rolling
like,
from
over
behind.
there.
Did you not see that one over there?
Fix a drag.
30 yards in front.
They're porpoising. I can see him jumping guys in the wrong area.
You see that one hit the mayfly? You missed it.
There's 1,000 carp over there.
Like nobody's heard of a fishing heckler. That was like having a fishing heckler. I was just
The
getting
stress of
heckled
that
all
Tiny
day.
Drag. That wasn't a good cast. Nope. You could have skipped that better. Yeah, that would bother me.
Professional overruns.
I just wanted earplugs all day. I was like, nobody talk to me. Just leave me alone. Wow.
That's funny. That's
All right,
funny.
Jared's walking in the picture. What do we got going on? You got.
I want to hear
All right.
some questions.
We're gonna
from people.
open. Yeah, we're gonna open up the
Yeah.
hot.
This is where the camera guy leaves, right?
Okay,
So this is-
sure.
I
Go ahead.
need to take pictures and
All right.
video, and so.
Bye, Sam.
Bye, Sam. We love you.
Have
All right.
fun.
Sam's a pro. That was all a joke earlier.
All right. While we're waiting for. We got a call. All right, we're gonna take this call in just a second. We're gonna go to the golden ticket really quickly. Don't forget, pull out your golden ticket. If you don't know what it is, comes in every single box that you receive. Let's give away a Monster Bass prize pack that has a full set of the Patriot 3.0, all the baits we were using today. We'll throw in a bunch of other stuff that's lying around the office. The golden ticket number, which Fixie will put up on the screen, is Z4851T8961. All you got to do is email marketing@monsterbass.com, take a picture of yourself with a ticket. Yeah, but it doesn't matter. No one can see that. Come on. It's all right.
Get them to the end of the show, dude.
This is my show. I can do whatever I want. So
prize tag. You win a prize tag. Ever.
The paper plate just completes everything.
we're so professional.
We brought in thousands of dollars worth of equipment, and we have a paper plate
Yep.
to announce all.
40 bags of luggage. Tickets, paper plate. You forgot
All right.
the whiteboard.
What do you say? What do you say we let's take a call. Go ahead, caller.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello,
Oh.
everybody. How's everybody doing?
Good. How are you?
Thanks for asking.
What's the caller's name?
Do you,
Yeah,
who is? I know.
I mean,
who
I
it is, but
recognize-
go ahead.
yeah.
Who is this?
Rick speaking. Who's this?
This is Brendan,
Brendan from
Fish in the Southeast.
Fish in the Southeast.
Yeah.
All right, Brendan. What's your question, bro, and who's it for?
Well, I do want to thank everybody for making like some of the best content on YouTube about fishing. You guys have made some awesome videos, and I absolutely just want to thank all of you. And Rick, I also want to thank you for creating Monster Bass. It's really changed the way I think about fishing, and I just want to say thank you to all of you. So,
Thanks,
Yeah.
bro.
Thank you for
man.
thanking us.
Really appreciate it.
Appreciate it, man.
and also I do want to say thank you about changing the thing about the waiting music on the phone.
Oh, well, you can. That would be.
I
Fixie.
complained about that first. I just want to say that.
I think it was Alex Rudd's mama or papa that made the initial complaint and
Mima. Sorry.
Mima.
Manny.
I don't know.
Come on now.
Yeah.
What is it now? Is it something better?
I
Is it
have
like
no
Metallica
idea.
or what is it?
I think it's We Came as Romans.
Oh, okay, that's good.
Casual
Okay.
shout out.
You know.
Like they need it.
They don't.
And Jeff,
Jeff,
Oh, what's up?
I see you wearing those Crocs.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
put those things in four-wheel drive.
Don't.
Nah, bro.
Paul-
This is low key.
Yeah, we're
okay?
chilling, man.
It's
We're
not
not-
even 9 o'clock.
not
You always
fishing
got to
right
be
now.
ready, though. You always got to be ready.
Paul had his on all day. He switched to shoes for some reason. I don't know why.
I'm about to get
I'm
aggressive.
confused. I'm confused.
Hey, I'm more of a tennis shoes man or a flip-flops guy, but
It's all good.
yeah.
I like how he's
Crocs
like
are
more of
just
a man.
uncomfortable.
More of a man. More of a
I mean,
man.
it's fine if you want to be that way. It's fine.
Right? Oh man, you got any questions for anybody else?
I do have this one thing bugging me about fishing that I haven't really learned yet is deep diving crankbaits. Does anybody have any tips for me
Ooh.
on that?
All right.
I have like a
There's a crankbait guy here.
Love how everybody points at me. What do you want to know about deep diving crankbaits, man?
Anything you can tell me. I live in Georgia, so I mean, anything you can tell me about deep diving crankbaits would be awesome.
So-
I know
How deep
bright
are we
colors-
talking?
Yeah, how deep are you talking? Because deep's kind of a relative term, anymore, especially with electronics. Are we talking like 10 to 15, 15 to 20, or are you going down to the depths?
Usually, at the shallowest, it's probably going to be like 5 feet, and at the deepest, probably like 30.
Okay. Okay. Well, I really consider like deep diving crankbaits that anything 15 plus, right? I think the biggest thing that you can kind of go with deep diving crankbaits with is really learning to use mapping, learning to use your electronics, learning to like orient yourself on the lake, right? I mean, the biggest problem that you're going to have with a deep diving crankbait is you're hitting schooling fish oftentimes, especially in the summer. So if you find something,
brush piles and stuff.
exactly. And so like take mental notes. Like when you find fish, look on the bank and go, oh, there's a yellow house, there's a oak tree, whatever else is on the bank, right? And like kind of orient yourself and kind of find your zero to that, and then that's where you want to hold your boat at. Get yourself a buoy, like a marker buoy. If you don't have spot lock or something that's going to hold your boat in place, get yourself a marker buoy, drop it where you're at, and then that way you can hold yourself on that spot and keep making continuous cast to that same spot. Because really with deep diving crankbaits, a lot of the times, especially since you're in Georgia, obviously, kind of like me, you're fishing lakes that have artificial current, and when they turn that artificial current on, it's going to centralize those fish to an area, and you're going to want to optimize that time that you have there. And once you get one to bite, get in the boat, get it unhooked, and get that crankbait back in there as fast as you can. And that's really going to kind of optimize that time that you have with that bait. Other than that, man, I mean, we could get into the whole minutia of gear and all that stuff. You want a good parabolic rod, you want a cranking rod, you want a low gear ratio reel like a 5-1. You want some 10, 12-pound fluorocarbon so that thing gets down there deep. But other than that, I mean, I think the biggest thing is just boat positioning, and that's going to be your biggest thing with deep diving crankbaits.
And finding, I mean, I know this is obvious, but finding the right fish, right? So not every school of fish is going to be good for a deep diving crankbait. So finding an area that has the right, depth and mix of cover with kind of the style of lake you're fishing. If there's a ton of points, a lot of times those fish will set up on the points. But if it's a real like river system that's been dammed off, a lot of times those fish will set up on certain spots on the ledges. So just kind of understand like where your fish are actually at and find the right schools of fish that are active and willing to eat a crankbait.
Yep.
Move around a lot. Like don't be afraid to move around spots if those fish you're fishing for aren't willing to bite.
How long, Rudd, would you actually sit on a spot before you move on to the next one in his scenario?
I mean, that's kind of
5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes.
It just depends how. If we're earlier in the year, like right after post spawn, I'm gonna give him like literally 4 or 5 casts, and if I can't fire him in 4 or 5 casts, I'm done. But now that we're getting down into like June and July, I'm gonna sit there and milk spots longer and longer and longer, right? Especially for like reservoir fish, which I would assume that's what you're fishing for is, those kind of reservoir fish being in Georgia. A lot of the times, you can sit and cast at them 25, 30 times, but then when you do get them to go, they go, and like they're going, and like you can catch a lot of them really quick.
Kind of like smallmouth, when they want to feed, they just go.
Yes, and if you can get one to go, it hits that instinct of all the rest of them to just kind of get that. It's a pack mentality, right?
They get competitive with each other.
Exactly. Yep. So, yep, that's about how long. I mean, longer later in the year, earlier or less earlier in the year.
Yeah.
I'm not stomping my foot. I was just Brendan. Thanks for calling in, and thank you for my Bass University master class on deep cranking.
He asked like the one question that like it's not a 2-minute explanation. It's
listen, it's fun. We've got another call. Can we take one?
Hold on, before he goes, we got to shout out Fish in the Southeast. He's part of the Burly bunch. We got to be like, yo, thanks for always joining the show and being an awesome fan.
There you
Thanks
go.
for calling
You're
in
awesome.
Monster Bass
Thanks,
Live.
man.
There you
Thanks
go.
for winning all the giveaways on every YouTube
Does he really?
channel.
I thought his question was going to be, when do I win?
He hasn't won one of mine yet.
Oh, are you gonna win
15K.
there?
15K, another massive one.
In like 1 week, he won on Debo's Fishing, and then he won on our channel.
Did he really? Nice.
And then he won again on our channel.
All right. We got another caller on the line, Jared? Yeah. All right. Go ahead, caller. Who are we speaking with?
What's up, Rudd, Ben?
Well, hi.
What's up?
Chartreuse Nation.
Yo, Chartreuse Nation! What's up, represent?
Yeah, baby, Chartreuse Nation.
What's going on?
What's up, guys?
What's
up?
How you doing,
Pleasure
man?
getting to talk to 5 of the best fishermen I know.
Is Rick not
I'm
part of that
assuming
5,
Rick's in there, and
I hope?
I'm not.
Wait, is Rick in the 5 and Juicy?
But he
not?
doesn't
Or
know
how
me,
does this
so it's
roll?
all right.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious here. Who's out?
I'll take the bullet, bro. You can throw it at me.
No, we know who it is. I'm okay with that. It's true.
You guys having a good time?
I was.
Always.
You're the best salesman. You're the best salesman. Right there.
There you go. There you go.
I don't sell anything. So
He says I don't say that.
Don't make it too awkward.
That's what the best salesman in the world would say.
Yeah.
so
Shut him down.
so
That's
what's
what they
going on?
all say.
I got a tournament tomorrow. I got the Rudd Series crank tied on.
Heck yeah.
You probably already won then.
Plan on throwing the adrenaline cross.
Adrenaline cross.
Nice.
Cool.
Awesome.
What kind of tournament are you fishing?
Yeah.
Boat, kayak? Well, like, where you at?
Local bass tournament.
Okay. Cool. Where you fishing out of?
Clendening Lake
Where's that at?
in Ohio.
Okay. Cool, man.
Oh, nice.
Cool. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
this is Greg Whitaker.
yeah, man.
Oh, it's Greg.
Oh, Greg, what's up,
What's
dude?
up? I didn't know it was
Peace,
you.
oh, peace.
Oh, it's
Uh,
Greg.
It's Greg.
Give Greg a break.
Greg-
Greg, remember that time you caught a 7-pounder, but you were taking work off and you weren't supposed to?
Yeah. Right? He caught his oh,
Burly.
that was Burly that spilled
I
it.
got you, dude.
Hey, you
heard.
just recently saved somebody's life.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yes.
Oh yeah.
So
He's a hero.
big shout out to you, bro.
Yeah, man, I appreciate it. God's work, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I know what to do, bro.
Jared's over here trying to manage.
Sorry, Jared was getting another call. What we're saying is awesome job saving lives, man.
Yeah.
Thank you for being awesome.
Guys, have a
And
great
good luck in
night.
that.
All right,
I
man.
appreciate you taking my call.
Yeah,
Yeah,
always,
man.
man.
Thanks, man.
Good to talk
Anytime.
to
Thanks
you.
for calling in. All right.
Later.
Let's go to the hotline again. Who's up? Go ahead, Henry.
Hello?
What if it's Jordan Henry?
What's up?
How's it going?
Maybe.
Good?
Great. What's your name?
Blake.
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 Wow.
Jordan Henry. Blake. Okay. Let's.
You had one job.
Wait, hold on. Go ahead. Ask your question.
How long have you been into the fishing? Like, what made you start fishing?
Who?
You're gonna get like 7
Ben
different
Nowak?
stories.
Rick.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
How
about
long?
Rafi
Like
today?
as a business?
Yeah.
Well, I just saw an opportunity in a space. I grew up fishing, and I thought it'd be a really interesting opportunity to bring something to life that I had thought of, and here we are today.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was actually on the phone with you like 2 days ago.
You were?
Yeah. Oh, you were. Blake, Jordan.
Is it good or bad?
Do you remember?
I take so many calls, Blake. What was it about?
Rick
Tell
wouldn't
me.
get off the phone to fish for himself today.
Because I made a video on YouTube.
Oh, yeah. You guys called me up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gave you all that feedback. Good work, bro.
Yeah, thank you very much.
No problem. No problem. You should keep making videos. And honestly, if you want to get advice on how to make really great videos, you should ask one of these people for tips because they're much better at it than I am.
We have no idea.
Do you have
Okay, well,
pick one of these 5 and ask them a question.
Just make the content that you get excited to make. Like, at the end of the day, that's all it really comes down to, because you're going to put out content, and if people online don't like it, well, unfortunately, it's not for them. Like,
Pound sand.
it's for you.
That's the best thing about YouTube. You can always find an audience for what you'd like to do, so just do it.
Yeah, and you have to really like what you're doing because it's not going to be easy. And it's also free for a long time. So you do a lot of work
No, it's negative.
for negative dollars because you spend all the money on like camera equipment, microphones, all that stuff. So just whatever you do want to film, make sure you really enjoy doing that because that's going to keep you going. So that's like the biggest thing that I
gotta be
still
fun.
have to remind myself.
It's
about.
got to be fun.
Yeah, it has to be fun.
Truth.
okay.
All right.
So
well,
I heard my name. Did you have a question?
No, not anymore, really, because I think I just got my question answered.
There you go. Good. I'm
all
glad.
right. Well, listen. Thanks for calling in, man.
Yep, thank you.
All right.
Have a great night, bud.
You too. I was telling you. You too.
Oh, you too, buddy.
All right.
Unknown caller.
All right. Before all right. Before we take, you can get him on the phone, but I'm gonna give away something else. So we're gonna give away another prize pack, golden ticket number on my paper plate, B7788X1655. And let's go back to the hotline for questions. Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Hi.
Hi.
Who's this?
What's up?
Oh, Max. What's
Notorious
Max.
Bassett.
the notorious Max?
The
B.I.G.?
notorious Max Basson.
They were just asking for
Yeah,
Max.
speak
in the
into your
chat,
microphone,
too.
Max.
We shouldn't have to tell you this, Max.
Max, where are you?
Sorry, I was rigging some baits while I was watching these old men.
It's also hitting
screwing
buttons
around.
too. Yeah.
Did you call in with a legitimate question or just to
Kids are a little
berate all
slick,
of us
can't
for
hold on to the
our,
phone just
for our age and the,
No, I did have a question.
okay, for who?
That Mad Max that I saw, is that named after me?
I mean, it does have
I
his
was
name
going
on
to
it, Rick.
ask you this, actually.
It does have his name on it.
That's a question I had.
All right, so it's a fair
Does
question.
he own this?
It's a fair question,
What are
Max.
the royalties?
I want him to have that one specifically.
However,
royalties, Max. Royalties.
That's Burly's colors.
wait,
He's literally.
hold on. My lawyer is off screen over here gesturing to me.
Oh,
It looks like he's saying
Okay.
nah,
It
bro.
looks like he's saying.
this
It
question.
looks like he's saying, Max. It looks like he's saying that there are. This is probably named after my son Max. I must.
I'm not gonna lie. I really
But-
thought Max for a long time was your son.
Right.
It
Yeah.
does fit.
I'll
It
be
really
honest.
does.
I'll be
Not
honest.
even joking.
I'll be
100%.
honest. I've gotten phone calls from people. My friends are like, "Wow, Matt, your son is like." I didn't know that he was like into fishing and everything. I'm like, that's
Part of
not
the
my
business.
son. And they're like,
That's wrong
then they're like,
answer, guys.
they're like, who is it? And I'm like, just some random 13-year-old kid. And they're like, how do you know him? I'm like, I really
The
don't.
internet.
And then they're like, "Why are you so mean to him?"
Yeah. Why are you so mean? No, wait a minute. We're not that mean to Max. Max is probably the coolest little kid we know. I mean, he's got strip club lighting in his bedroom that he can
Solid.
control on a remote control.
Pretty crazy.
Literally anyone with a TikTok has that.
Casual streamer setup.
$9.99
Hey,
Walmart.
Rick,
Yeah, bro.
not to lose the strip club lighting.
Max, stop pressing buttons, please.
What is it?
I'm about to lose the strip club lighting.
Why, you're moving down into the divorce basement?
8 days.
8 days, buddy.
days. 2
So
Christmases.
so Matt,
Place under the stairs.
sort of.
Are you Harry Potter in this scenario?
Are you going back to your bedroom, Paul?
Max, we'd like it's almost like an unboxing video, but I'd like you to do a video of the break out of the new room. Like once Auntie like flies the coop and goes wherever you guys are shipping her off to. I think it's gonna be great. And I think we should bust it out with like the next episode that you're on, we'll get your parents on. I'll do some shots with your mom and dad, and we'll celebrate the christening of the new man cave.
Show.
Yeah, normal show.
Normal casual Tuesday, as it were.
I'm so glad that that's Max's normal. Yeah, so good.
So.
So good.
All right, Maxie. Well, listen.
Definitely celebrate.
Yeah, we are gonna celebrate the big room. Do you have a question for any one of these gentlemen here?
I have a question for Mr. Juicy.
Juicy.
Yeah, speak up, Max, so I can hear you now.
Do you plan on catching fish or just watching people catch fish?
There it is.
Oh, mic drop!
Low shot.
Mic drop!
Mic
from
drop.
Max.
Hang up the phone. He's done.
Max.
I mean, that was Mortal Kombat. Get over here.
Max,
Well,
you
Finish him.
It's really simple. You're just
do-
gonna have to wait and see when the new videos come out showing off these baits.
Oh, Max. Max went straight for the
Cold.
jugular.
Let's leave it at that.
Cold.
I don't get to pick the lake.
Have a good night, Max. Oh my
Is there a link for that? Is
Bye,
there
Max. Oh my God, Max.
Oh yeah, dude.
You know how nice I was to Max when I was on live?
Take it all back.
You
Take
know
it all
what?
back.
So brutal.
He took his one opportunity.
Oh, yeah, he did. I'll let him have it. I'll let him have it.
That was
I'll let him have it. It's all right.
oh my
He's a
God.
kid. You can't take them all out.
That was aggressive.
All right.
Number one moment from this podcast.
Oh my God. All right. We've got another caller on the line. Go ahead, caller.
Hey, what's up, guys?
What up?
What's up, man?
What's up?
What's up?
So Max kind of nailed it on the head there, didn't he? I'm thinking, I'm wanting to know the same thing if he actually going to just catch something or not.
We don't need to pile on.
This is
guys.
just turning into a brutalization.
Leave Juicy alone.
Hop on Instagram. There's pictures posted all week, all last week.
Allegedly.
Fish has been caught. Just not ones I'm super proud of yet. I've been catching a lot of burly fish, okay?
Whoa,
a lot of
whoa,
burly
whoa.
fish.
All right. What's your
We love our dinks over here.
A lot of squeakers.
What's your question?
Dink City, baby.
My question is actually for Jeff. So,
Oh, yes.
I was just curious, man, how do you get into the whole, trying to be a pro staffer type deal, you know? 'Cause I'm 43 years old, and I'm just trying to get into it.
Hashtag Justice for Juicy trending already.
Justice for Juicy.
That's another URL I have to go purchase.
Go buy it. He's going to buy it on the show. He's going to buy it right now. Guaranteed.
Go get it.
Did you really buy Juicy Dropshot?
No, he did.
No, I didn't.
You didn't?
Well, then let me go get it.
Go get it. Go get it. Go get it.
No.
Okay. All right. So, all right. So the question was getting into pro staffing? Like for any company or for Monster Bass?
Just for bass fishing. I'm Fisher Boy Earl. Look me up on Instagram. But, I'm just trying
Casual.
to get into the pro staffing type thing.
Oh, yeah. I mean, fish the baits you like and then post about them, catch fish with them, and enjoy fishing them. Tag that company a whole bunch of times. And then, like, in the case of Monster Bass, like, I was tagging Monster Bass in YouTube videos, and then Rick reached out to me. And that's, like, the best organic way to do it because you don't want to just, like, go email everybody and be like, hey, can I be on your team? And can I do this pro staff? Because, like, pro staff, first of all, is, like, promotional staff. So you're going to get, like, a slight discount on baits, and it's not necessarily worth it for you or them. I mean, it's fine. But if you want to, like, really work with a company, just, like, fish those baits as much as you can, really enjoy it. Rafi is just
Literally
tearing it up on this grill right next to me. Sorry. Getting those burgers ready.
You want cheese? Who wants cheese?
So yeah, just like enjoy what you're doing. Tag those companies, and then don't be afraid to like DM them, like message them, reach out to them. Hey, I've been fishing your baits. I really like what these have been doing for me. I've been catching a lot of bass. Check this out.
Do you have
I've
any
been
openings
tagging
on
you
your
guys
staff?
a lot. Yeah. Do you have any open spots on staff? Like, is there anything I could do with you guys? And just like work your way up the ladder. I mean, it's the best way to do it because you could.
Gotcha.
You can literally like
Sweet, man.
collect them like badges and be like, look at all the pro staffs I'm on, or you can actually work with those companies. So highly recommend the latter.
Jeff said everything in the right order, though. He said, fish the baits. Jeff said everything in the right order. He said, fish the baits first. Make sure there's something that you really like and believe in.
Because you're going to rep them.
Then you reach out.
Yeah.
When you just email somebody that you've never purchased a bait from, like, they're going to figure it out.
Don't make free stuff your end goal. Make having fun and creating the content you want to be your end goal. And when that happens, then companies start reaching out.
Yeah, because I can tell you the very first question I'm going to ask is, what do you think about my product? And if you tell me you've never subscribed to it, but it looks good, I'm going to tell you, like, go punt, right? Because you've never you've never had it in your hand. You don't know what's good about it. You don't know what makes it different or special or better or whatever. And don't ask for free stuff, right? At the end of the day, you got to treat this like you're going to do something for me, and in return, I'm going to do something for you, right? So
mutual.
Yeah. So.
Yes.
So I love fishing all the Monster Bass stuff that I get in the mail. It's just absolutely awesome. But, like I get a lot of stuff that regionally wise doesn't actually work for me in this area because it's something that's not ever used. and I don't mind fishing something out of the norm because it's just another way to help me progress.
Like what? Pick a bait. Pick a bait
Like
that
in
you
our
receive.
area, I'm looking for it right now.
Where do you live?
So, I live in Washington, Spokane, Washington.
Ooh, Northwest.
So one of the best baits that I actually got, you just sent me. It's Brandon Polinick's,
XM.
It's the Pro Series slammer, and it actually works really good in this area, but we can't find it anywhere in this area.
Sure.
Yeah.
So that's why,
So
like,
that's,
I mean, if you want to buy more of those, I would suggest either hitting their website up or going to something like Tackle Warehouse.
Right. Okay.
Use the links in my video.
I mean, the
So that stuff's not.
I mean, that's part of the benefit of Monster Bass, right? We're going to introduce you to brands and baits that you may not have at your local tackle shop. And then once we introduce you to them and then these guys show you how to fish them, if you like them and you have success with them and you want to buy more, then you can go to a Tackle Warehouse or,
if I'm not mistaken, aren't there some MS Slammers on the Monster Bass website?
Yeah, a lot of them are on your website.
Literally about to
There you
say.
go.
There's a
They
certain
hit the shop.
website.
They hit
You
the
can
shop,
also
dude.
email
MonsterBass.com.
customer service at Monster Bass, and they can direct you to the links that you need.
Ask for Bethany.
Ask for Bethany.
Buy stuff that you guys send me directly through you.
Yeah, in fact, this month's box, I gave you a $10 gift card towards the purchase of any baits on the store.
Hot deal.
Like, I'll use it.
Right. Yep. I got that.
Yeah, so go buy some baits and there's $10.
Hell yeah.
Bing,
All
boom,
right.
boom,
Hell
baby
yeah.
pachyderm.
Lots
My
of
name's,
bundles
my
on
name's
it.
Rick, and I don't sell anything. You literally just sold my $10
boom, boom.
I didn't even pitch my own website. I pitched Tackle Warehouse.
Yeah, he doesn't sell anything.
Right. Yeah.
And again, use the links in my videos.
Hey, and now
That's a backdoor.
You can find that at monsterbass.com.
Hold on. You got a question about Alex's beard grooming?
So what do you want to know about it?
how do you keep your beard so
He
smooth,
doesn't
bro?
wash it, dude. He doesn't wash it in 3 days.
Hold on.
Yeah, I wash it about every 3 days. Oil it every single day. That's about it. Yeah.
Just for the record.
How's it feel?
Yeah, you ever put an SOS pad in your hand?
Well, right now, yeah. I've been on the
it's
water
not-
all day.
It's not soft.
Wow, look at this.
Hi, sir.
Howdy. Want a burger?
And Jack and Coke.
Yeah, come on over. Yeah.
Fine, I'll roll the dice.
Yep.
Give me a burger.
You want to come up here and
Additional guest.
we're talking about all things fishing.
We're talking about Juicy Dropshot.
You're kind of like Ricky
doesn't
from the
know who
trailer
that
park.
is.
Walking
He'll
around,
find out.
walking around with his rum and coke. Yeah.
Called it.
What's your name, sir?
Ronnie.
Ronnie.
Ronnie, it's nice to meet you.
We're streaming live on YouTube, and
Heading out on the boat?
No, I'm gonna go cover up my boat for the day.
Oh, okay.
Fishing's been a little rough, but
yeah.
caught a few nice ones.
There you go.
You have any tips for us?
9 to 9.5 feet of water. Live bait.
Hey,
Hey, that was all
I
day.
like
it right there.
Well, wait, hold on.
That's where we call most of
What-
ours.
what
actually,
live-
is
what
where they
live
pop
bait?
off,
In the
so.
middle of it. One live bait.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're talking about minnows?
We're killing the top water right now here in about 5 feet.
Oh, there you go.
That was the move
Stuff,
today,
stuff.
too.
Catching fish in 2 and 3 foot of water on Claire right now.
So,
Yeah?
Yeah,
Awesome.
that's unheard of this late in June.
well, listen, man. Thanks for calling in.
So dang bugs,
And,
man. They're everywhere.
Good luck.
Right on. Thanks, guys. You guys all rock.
All right. Cheers.
Thanks.
All right. Rafi's got ketchup, mustard, pickles,
that's
whatever
not
you
good.
want. Help yourself, man.
Eat, man.
It's all compliments of Meat District. They're our sponsor for today's show.
Wait, did the FedEx meat actually come in?
So we've
The
been
FedEx
waiting on
meat
this big.
made it.
Okay,
Half the FedEx meat.
so we'd like to.
Rafi.
These burgers are amazing.
Contact.
So we'd like to thank our sponsor for today's show, the Meat District. Meat District, you can pick up
He's
their
trapped
product
by
at grocers around the country. I think they'll at some point have something in terms of a mail order service. But for now, we're giving them a try. What do you guys think so far?
I'm about to destroy this plate.
You guys want to watch
just
Paul
getting
delete a
tortured.
burger?
Yeah.
I have no meat.
So we got
chew on.
30 burgers that delivered. They're supposed to drop off 15 tri-tips. I don't know, wings, you name it. They've got it all, and we're ready to go. So
Bingo.
big shout out to the Meat Big shout out to Meat District.
Those are before they sponsor this podcast. Like I have gotten those before. They are delicious.
There you go.
Delicious.
Thank you, Meat District. Okay. Oh, we got a call. Who's online?
Delete.
Go ahead, caller.
Raw.
How's it going, everyone?
It's great. How are you?
I'm doing good. I got a question for everyone.
Everybody.
So I want to know what your favorite adult beverage is so I can bring it up tomorrow.
Who is
Oh,
this?
I know who this is. Should we go by channel name or should we go by first name? Yeah, it's the River Fishers. All right. Well, why don't we start and we'll start over here with Paul Glass.
You already know it's Crown and Ginger.
Oh no.
Gracias, senor.
Is it Crown and Ginger?
Yeah.
That's the jam. Oh man, I've been on this vodka mule kick. So like a ginger beer and Tito's. That's my jam. Living that high life, you know.
I'll drink whatever you're pouring.
What have you been drinking?
I've
this
been
whole
drinking.
week?
I drink the same thing every day.
Vodka water.
Vodka and water.
Yeah.
That way you get drunk and hydrated at the same time.
While we
Let's
wait,
get it, dude.
While we wait, we hydrate.
Yeah, for me, it's just, I don't know, just different whiskeys, especially up here in Michigan. There's a ton. So.
Oh, what kind of whiskey, Ben?
Name one.
Did you hear that? Oh,
Larceny's been really good. Elijah
Oh, yeah.
Craig's really good too.
Ooh, I like that.
Soundbite of that.
No. How about you there, sir?
Appleton Reserve and Coke, or a vodka cranberry with lime. That was what I had last night, actually, because they ran out of Coke Pepsi syrup, so I had no choice.
Yep.
I had to go that route.
So you coming up, bro, or what?
Yeah, I'm gonna head up tomorrow morning. I'm actually calling into work, so I have to work
smart
20
play.
days
Oh,
in a row
man.
before I get a day off.
Just so we're clear, are you pulling a Whitaker?
I would have.
Yeah.
Good work. See that? Hashtag Whitaker.
We won't tell your boss. We promise.
Yeah, we won't tell anybody.
Yeah, it's on the live show already.
No, it's all right. I already told my supervisor. I'm not afraid.
Are we doing it?
I'm not afraid.
Are we doing any tannerite fishing?
I don't know. I
We're
mean,
gonna
I
have
guess
every
I can
DNR
stop by the
officer
store
within
and pick some
20
up.
square miles.
No, we shouldn't.
I just want to point out, according to chat, I win the drink selection, so there we go.
So,
First dub of the week.
I will
I
legitimately
don't
fight.
end up
Only
getting out
double
of
the
work
week.
until 10.
Who decided?
Bro, just show up whenever. Just give us a shout.
He likes to declare victory.
We'll be out on the water. We'll be out on the water. We'll be out on the water, and if we don't have service, we'll have service by lunchtime, and it'll all work out.
What are you putting in these?
Right. I'm gonna bring my
Bravo.
yak, and I'm thinking about going to the house tonight and putting my tackle boxes together, so
Sounds
I
good.
can get up and go.
Sounds good, man.
All right, guys. I will see you tomorrow. I'm looking forward to it.
Cheers.
Thanks, bud.
All right.
you.
We got any more calls? Yeah. Man, let's fire through these things. Fire through these things. It's very like life.
How's it going tonight, guys?
Good. How are you?
What's up?
Hey, Burly, I know we've talked about it on your show a couple of times, but I want to get everybody else's thoughts on it, too. Hobie versus Old Town.
Ooh.
Fight.
Somebody here might have something to say about this.
I mean, the only thing I'm going to say about it, it's like comparing apples and oranges. It's two
Thank
totally different kayak situations when it comes to Hobie and Old Town. I loved my Old Town. I still own an Old Town. It's a great kayak. But that Hobie's it's just different. I mean, it's a totally different system, right?
In what way?
So
I got you for this one as backup.
Oh, I'm really seriously curious.
So
I've
like
never been in an old
the
town.
Mirage drive in the Hobie makes all the difference in the world, right? Like that's the true like game changer, makes the difference right there. And then two, the Hobie is just laid out completely different, right? You know, those Old Towns are great fishing kayaks and they're designed by fishermen for fishermen. But it's like the Hobie has taken and like refined the refinements of the refinements.
But it's a difference in the concept of like their idea of what a kayak should be. And Old Town is a blank slate. They put some great stuff in it, but they've left it open for you to modify it the way that you want to modify it. The Hobie is done and dusted.
Like,
you
you're
buy
ready.
the accessories,
So
and
it's
you kind of move them
John
around.
boat versus a bass boat.
Exactly. No,
Kind
100%.
of thing. Everything's
And it-
dialed like in a bass boat
versus
for
a
setup
I got even better. It's a 10 rig like I run, power poles
versus
motor,
a Phoenix or
the
a
whole-
Ranger glass.
versus Ben's Phoenix.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
both are equally as good at something. It's just what do you want to do in it, right?
100%. And it's what you want to pay.
Yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day, if you're buying a kayak, you know you're in it. If you're going to buy a high-end kayak, you're in it for $2,000. Like, period.
Minimum.
Like, minimum.
Yep.
Now, you can get a $5,000 kayak, and it can be done, dusted, ready, done, and somebody else designed it to be great, and it is great. I have what I'm calling great, which is the Hobie. It's done, dusted, designed, and you're getting what was designed to work the way it's going to work. The Old Town, which I've also owned, not the Sportsman, but I've had the
Same.
Predator,
Yep.
and it was a phenomenal boat to buy something to customize the way that you wanted. Like, no one else could do it. And I love that. Like, I love that. It's just, it's different, but it's also half the price. I'm like half.
The Predator was actually designed by a bunch of Michigan kayak guys,
Yep.
more geared towards the big water style on Lake Michigan. They're chasing salmon, steelhead, and those guys dialed that boat in more for that, fishing versus the bass where it's a little more, you need a bigger platform.
It was
But
great. It was
standing
great
up
for
more.
like all the
It
Michigan
was.
waters.
I had
for
the
sure.
I had the MX, which was a little bit shorter,
Yep.
and it was
River,
designed
lake,
for rivers and
great.
lakes.
Yep.
And I bought that boat specifically for what it was for, which was it was a blank slate, and I customized the heck out of it. I mean, it's just a different concept of like how you're gonna like work with a boat, and it is the difference. Like with a John boat, you're gonna buy your accessories, you're gonna make it what you want it to make. You can leave it blank slate, or you can customize as much as you want, or you can go buy a finished fiberglass boat that's like ready to rock. There's nothing wrong with either one. They are just different, and they are very, very different. The difference between the Hobie 360 back and forth pedal drive and the like circular motion, like the bicycle motion of the Old Town, they're not even on. They're like different galaxies.
I will say this: I do miss instant reverse. I do have the 360 drive,
thing.
and you can twist that handle, but that's
Takes a second.
It
Yeah.
takes it's an extra
Takes a
step.
second.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's an extra step.
And
if
when
you
you're
got a
holding
big one,
place,
versus
you're trying to
just-
hold spot.
Yeah.
But the difference too is when I'm trying to go get a bait out of a tree, and I can literally
Bring
just
that bad
pull
boy in
right
there
up next to
sideways,
it and be
yeah.
like, oh, there it is, and then pull myself back out. Or if I want to pull up next to a dock piling or a boat, like today we were taking photos. It was easier for me to maneuver my kayak than
Around
it was
the boat,
around
yeah.
the boat than it was for the boat to move around me, and it wasn't even close.
Sam can attest to this.
It's not close. It's silly.
we were able to work around it. Sam pedaled around it.
Sam's
What
like,
did you
I want to be
think?
in my Falcon, is what Sam's saying.
I have a PDL, and then I use yours the first
Yeah.
day. It was
Yeah.
interesting. They're very different. I think you're right. The analogy that Alex had was spot on there. I don't think you can argue one better than the other because there's too many things
Can't
to
hear
go
him.
on. It's just different.
So he says it depends on what you want. So here's the final thought. Find a place, a place that sells these kayaks where you can go test drive them.
Kayak
And then-
Corral here in Michigan's awesome.
Yeah. There's lots of places that do that around the country. Find a place near you, and you know how you like to fish. Get in both boats, pedal around a pond, and there you go. Then you'll know exactly what you want. I mean, I think that's like the end of it because we can talk till we're blue in the face about either of them. And it kind of just depends on what you want. So find a place, test them out. That's literally it.
Can we just talk about how good these meat district burgers and hot
They're
dogs are?
Dude, I blasted
still waiting
that
for
burger
a
in like 3
burger.
seconds.
I mean, like, fantastic.
Do we credit Rafi at all
I'm not
for
even
cooking
sure
them?
Rafi cooked mine. I was like,
I think he just threw it on the
it
grill
looked
and
like
took
he
it
took
off.
a marker and just
Yeah.
drew on like char lines. I was like, here you go, bro.
Yeah.
Which is perfect, by the way, Rafi, for what I want.
I like
job.
the pink.
Thanks, guy.
Make
Yeah,
it blue.
big shout out to
Love
Rafi on the
its
grill.
The raw hot dog, I'm not so sure about, but
By the way, nice
pretty
AFCO
good.
shorts,
Makes
Rafi.
perfect sense with being able to customize. It's just you never know what you want to do, how much you want to spend on it, because I'm sitting there trying to figure out which one's the best, and everybody's basically said, how much do you want to customize it yourself versus just buying a out-of-the-box type of one.
You're not.
Sam
Sam's
just
right.
called it out. You're not going to be disappointed either way.
Sounds like we're at that point.
You're not going to be upset.
Got to go do that. But Paul, your legs are blinding me on your channel.
Yo, I just want everyone to know.
Early
Look at how red his knees are.
I just want everyone to know. There's nothing I can do about it, bro. You got to deal with it.
This is just the way I am, man. It's the way I am.
Also, thanks for the call.
Yeah, thanks for calling in.
Thank you.
I have a question. Rafi, what does Juicy got to do to get a burger around here?
Catch a fish.
So it's Rick's fault, you're saying?
Oh no.
So Jared wanted me to. So just so you guys know, we can't see
Don't
all
make
your
me start
questions
giving
and
things away.
comments because the setup that we're taking on the road doesn't give us the ability to see your questions and comments. So we realize there's a ton of them, but we're asking Jared to pull double duty. So if you have a question and want someone here to ask it or to answer it, it's got to be a super chat. I don't care if it's 1 penny. It's just something. Actually, we're gonna get like 1,000. So, all right. So if you got a super chat,
99 or something like that.
give us a question. Put it in super
Ketchup,
chat.
mustard, pickles.
Fixie'll read it off, and we'll do our best to get to all of them. So, or call in. Do we have any calls online? Great.
We got any chats? Any good questions on chat?
Any good questions on chat, Fixie?
Are we doing anything special if Raffy here with a certain dollar amount?
Love it.
Like
It's fantastic.
that lake
Great
back
stuff.
there?
It's great stuff, yeah.
Oh yeah. Hold on. Let's let Alex answer that question first because that's a good question. Because I'll be honest, the first time I saw you holding a rod that was all white and a reel that was all white, it threw me off a little bit. So
Yeah.
how's that going?
It's going great, man. I love the gear. I mean, it's fantastic stuff. I've not been disappointed in anything that I've put in my hand yet. Definitely good like price point stuff, and that's really all that matters to me. Is I don't fish above the price point that I would be willing to pay for, which is that 99 to like 110 range, and I'm loving everything. The STX, that reel, that thing is the bomb. The bomb.
So I have something from Bethany Rudd.
Oh my God.
Rudd.
Who's that?
My wife.
Who's that?
The
Who's
new
that?
beard oil came in the mail, and it's here waiting when you get home.
Hey, man.
Wash that thing, please.
Oh yes.
Every 3 days.
I watched it.
XO.
I watched it
Gossip
yesterday. Okay. Watched
Oh
it.
my lord.
All right. Fishing with T-Rex gave you a super chat for $25.
Oh my
My
God.
man.
Cheers.
Fisherman here. You gotta say the question. Say the question.
Did Ben just raise?
Okay,
his
so
hand?
so
What's up, nerd?
Bro. Yeah.
I'm not arguing at all.
So fishing with T-Rex,
I just wasn't letting Alex.
who was kind enough to give us $25. Thank you. Wants to know which one of you is the best angler.
Ben.
Ben.
I would actually say Ben
It's
too.
a toss up
Let's say
between
Ben.
Alex and Ben.
It's Ben. Ben is
You guys
has
fish different waters.
Ben has a but he has that he can do shallow, he can do rivers, he can do everything that I like to do up shallow, but he's still got that like offshore electronics.
So you're saying
knowledge.
he's a Midwest angler who has lots of variety. Up
Yes,
I
that's
would
what
just
I'm
say
Who's better than you?
I do think that's a very misleading question because like there's times when we'll get on the water and not just us. But,
I
like,
kicked his
anyone that
ass the
I'm with-
other day with a
Right,
frog.
like that's the deal. Is like everyone we all have specialties. You put me in a kayak, I'm gonna get my butt handed to me for about a long time until like
About a long
About a
time.
long
I mean, it
About a
happen.
long
Are you
time.
wearing
But the
capris
fact of the matter is, like, I've been lucky to fish a decent bit and have the variety of Michigan. So
with a pickle in your
I
mouth?
think when you put us in variety, I'm able to excel. And there are times when I'm going to get my butt kicked.
We're giving it to Ben.
Ben giving Nowak 1,000%.
The consensus
Ben.
is Ben Nowak. How we doing, Fixie?
Burger's cooked.
Paul's and Clinch Knot, formerly
Yeah, boy!
$5 super chat.
Oh!
Does Paul have on his white New Balance?
Okay.
If not, it's not a party.
All right. So, wait.
Uh-oh.
So I gotta read. Wait, we gotta read the question, right? Because they can't hear it. So, the question is,
From Sports Freak. Does
Paul's
Paul have on
improved
his white
clinch
New
knot.
Balance?
You know what? I appreciate that you guys appreciate how much of a dad I am.
Such a dad.
And I love a good project. You know I like doing a project right.
Excuse me. First of all, is your lawn mowed in like diagonal lines?
Bro, I
or-
cross cut. Everybody
Okay.
knows it's all about the cross cut. And my edging is always tight.
So tight.
But it can't be tight enough if I don't have the
regulations.
white New Balance. That's a fact.
Yeah. But you're not wearing them right now. Oh, he's not wearing them right now.
All right, we have a $4.99 super chat.
Pow.
Question for all. Favorite rod and reel combo.
Who's the question from again?
Oh,
right.
sorry, Blaze Brown.
All right, so the question is
From Blaze Brown.
from Blaze
Blaze
Brown.
Brown.
What is your for each of the guys here? What is your favorite rod reel combo?
That's so hard.
Let's
Actually, it's not.
Can we go sentimental?
we can go
Versus favorite?
Go with
Whatever you
The
want.
deflection level.
Favorite hands. Hold on, let me get back to the mic. If I go favorite hands down, it's gonna be a Shimano Zodius with a SLX XT or Corrado on it, honestly. But sentimentally, I got a 6'6" medium light Fenwick when they were still Fenwick, and that was my first expensive rod. And that rod, I'm not kidding you, has probably caught over 5,000 smallmouth. Maybe not all big ones, but I've caught more river smallmouth on that rod than any other rod I own. And I bust it out every now and again. And I'll even throw my very first Shimano reel on it every once in a while just for the kicks. Shimano FX, bought it at Myers in Monroe, Michigan. Legit, the guy that mentored me in my day job sold it to Myers. We tracked it down with the serial number to find out if he actually sold that to Meyer. So that rod has got a lot of sentimental to me. I hope to one day pass it down, and it sticks around.
Is it in your boat right now?
No, never broke.
Wow.
Never broke. But I will say this, for a medium light rod, it's starting to feel a little more like a light action rod because it's a little worn out.
Panfish right now.
Yeah, it's a little worn out. So I break it out every now and again just, for nostalgia, but
All
I
right.
love it.
Ben?
We're gonna go with my favorite right now because it changes based on like what I'm doing. I have a 7.5 heavy that I've been putting to work all week. It's a Temple Fork Outfitters Tactical Elite 7.5 heavy. Basically flipping big jigs. Revo ALF Abu Garcia reel and 20-pound test fluorocarbon. Like everyone thinks I'm a smallmouth guy and it is fun, but at the end of the day, like if I can flip with a 7.5 and I can catch big fish on like 20-pound tests and boat flip them, that's my game.
7 foot, medium, moderate action, cranking stick. With a 6/8 gear ratio reel and some 10-pound fluorocarbon.
Cranking guy.
Alex, I literally just that setup is coming.
Yeah, I mean
That's the one.
I love it.
That is the one.
It is what it is. I crank a lot of crankbaits, so that's gonna be my one.
That's awesome, man.
It is what
All
it
right,
is.
boys.
So mine right now, I'm going with Ben's idea of the right now combo. Would be the Akuma Psycho Stick, which is freaking absurd. I fished it all day today.
Psycho Stick.
Between like crankbaits, topwaters, like everything I was throwing today, I threw on that rod, and I had 6 other combos with me, and I just opted for this one. But the Psycho Stick is a 7.3 medium heavy. It is super flexy. It has like their hyper durable tip, so like you can't break this tip. It's insane. And I throw that with the Helios SX from Akuma is the reel that I've been throwing. One of my favorites, Shimano SLX is like real close up there, and the Abu Garcia Revo SX or the Zada are like my other favorite reels. But right now, that Psycho Stick combo with the Helios SX is
so violent.
Fantastic. Fantastic.
I'll give you one that you can get pretty much anywhere that's not that expensive, that, I mean, honestly has been a workhorse and just won't get out of the boat. The Duckett Silverado. Duckett Silverado.
OG Burly.
Yeah, dude. 7 foot, medium heavy, Shimano SLX, not the XT, not the DC, just the SLX, plain old Jane. And I'll tell you right now, that thing is always in the boat. It always gets one tied on. And I have just really enjoyed running it. And for the price, I feel like that's a really hard value to beat. $200 for the whole thing, and it always rocks.
I love it.
All right.
Do you have a fork situation?
Yeah, I don't know why you got a spear, but
Do we have any more super chats, or can we go straight to the hotline?
Super chat.
Yeah, go ahead.
A $5 super chat from Rapidin Raiders Outdoors. $5. Any chance of a Monster Bass combo in the future?
so hold on. You got to read out the question. Who was it from again?
It's from
I got it.
Rapidon Raiders Outdoors.
So the question is from Rapidon Raiders Outdoors. Any chance of a Monster Bass combo in the future?
He's not a salesman, guys.
It's possible. I mean, listen, I would probably have to collaborate with somebody to make these because I'm not a rod or reel designer. And if I'm going to put my name on, I got to make sure that I partner with someone that's going to make sure that the quality of the product is something that I can deliver to you guys. So I think you'll.
Totally political.
What's that?
Nothing. Keep on going. I'm just sitting here.
Sure?
Yep.
Okay.
Pretty man.
Pretty man. I think you'll see something in 2023.
2023. That's totally political because then it's like, you're stretching it out. It's
That's a
definitely
that's an under promise over deliver right there.
People will forget by 2023, so you're probably fine.
Yeah, good.
No, and that's exactly what it was. That's what it was. That's what it was.
Yeah, no, I think you'll see soft plastics in 2022.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
Rods and reels take a lot of time, and like I said, it's not something I would just go and do. I would need to collaborate with somebody on it.
I know. Well, that's how like the hard baits are too. I mean, the hard baits you've taken a lot of time with. We've talked about colors, and so it's not something you just It's here.
Yeah.
Especially like the Alex Rudd crankbait. Like that was a lot of time and effort into that thing to actually get it to the market. So we give Rick a hard time, but yeah, if he says 2023, you better come back in about 2 years and ask about it.
I got the colors too. They're in the truck.
Are they white?
Huh?
White on white on white?
No.
All right, hold on. Before we go to the next question or whatever, I want to make sure because I see Sam in the background, and Sam, he scolded me today because lunch took too long. And I want to make sure, I know you want to get out in the water with a couple of the guys. Are we at the time where you need to take them away and go, or are we good for right now?
You need to steal.
All right. I can see that. Woo! I'd buy one.
Cheers, bro.
There's 2 men to your right that would help collab, I'm sure. We can talk about that tomorrow. All right, let's go to the hotline. We got a call?
Yes, we do. Give me 1 second.
All right, go ahead, caller.
Hey, this is Chaz from the Burly Fishing Podcast.
Hey, bro!
Yes. Tell me how much I suck right now.
Help Jared, please.
Tell him the audio is just garbage.
Tell him everything's terrible, Chaz.
It took like an hour to get someone to mention Paul's Lake, by the way.
It did take a while, but exactly what you said, Chaz, was mentioned in that comment.
Literal.
I texted Rafi.
You texted everybody.
I actually messaged B. Dorley to say that.
Wow.
Brutal.
They are reflective. Do you like how red his knees are?
They are reflective.
Do you put sunscreen on?
So
He did.
Wakes up and uses lotion, he said today.
No, I had to go spray today. I had to go spray today because 4 a.m. and it was a 4:30 go. So
it was not an ideal.
I was 4 a.m. wake up, 4:30 go with me doing a lot of the packing because everyone else was sleepwalking. So I did not get to do my ritual.
He's talking trash now. Don't listen to Paul anymore.
And the guy that's I'm talking trash
and
about
just
says,
like
don't
that,
listen.
he's got a question for Alex.
Yeah, hit it.
So go ahead.
What? Yeah. Let her rip, Tater Chip.
So Alex,
Yeah.
I'm also a teacher. I teach high school English.
Awesome, man.
What is your most enjoyable part about teaching in general?
That's a good question.
Okay.
Yeah, the pay. Obviously the pay, right?
100%.
100%. No, man, it's knowing that at the end of any one day that there's a kid that came into my classroom that felt loved, that felt safe, that maybe my classroom was the 8 hours during the day that he gets to feel loved and feel safe. And, that like I get to just see kids grow. And like, especially the grade I teach first grade. And so I'd see kids just grow so exponentially. And so that's probably it, man, is just that kind of that fact. That's probably the most rewarding part of teaching for me.
And when Alex walks down the hallway, they all chant Mr. Rudd.
May or may not have happened a couple times.
Big red roar.
Dude, do they still do bathroom passes? Is that a thing?
The school I teach in is too small, so we don't do bathroom passes. But I mean, I may crack one out this year. Just
that's what I'm saying. I think you need to you're creating.
It's got to be like an ultralight rod.
That's what I'm saying.
No, I'm gonna cut off the butt of 2 rods and dye one pink and one blue and be like, here you go. These are bathroom passes.
I think, and that's like a little, little reward status there. Oh, you really want that? How bad do you want to go to the bathroom?
Don't use that as a weapon, please.
Just make it foam so it doesn't hurt as much.
That's right.
That's why I'm not a teacher.
I have a question for you.
I already know what he's gonna say.
Hit him.
How many times a week does Jared call you for help on our podcast?
Get him, Chaz.
Just don't say not enough, bro.
Not much anymore.
No, he's getting better.
There's been a few times where like we sat in Skype for like 3 hours.
Oh
maybe,
my!
Like 2 hours.
Hey.
So twice as long as our actual show.
Yo, Chaz, I told Jared to call you today, and he goes, me and Chaz, we work better when there's like a long period of time to get things situated. We got 10 minutes. I can't call Chaz.
I got to call us up before Chaz gets off. Chaz.
I told Jared this today. If you guys come down to like the Texas area and you're planning on doing this, I can come down because I live like very close.
Let's do
I
it.
can help Jared.
Texas is very big.
Kissimmee?
That's not Texas.
Florida?
That's Florida.
Wait a second.
I had to look. I was like, wait.
That's not Texas.
Sam Rayburn. Yes.
Oh, my God.
Chaz, we love you. Thanks, bro.
Chaz, we love
In
you.
front of me. All right, man. Thanks for calling in.
Thanks, Jazz. I love you.
Jared says I love you.
I said, why did you even speak? He's got it in front of me.
Wow. Sorry.
Oh my goodness.
All the daggers tonight.
Backstabbing.
Good stuff.
These guys get together.
You got
it's
any
just
more calls or no?
brutality.
Fatality.
All right, let's. How many more are on the line?
Just one.
All right, let's make this the last call, and then we'll just go to super chats for now.
We now have 2.
All right, go ahead.
Chaz would have said one.
Hello.
Hi, this is Brandon from Michigan.
Hi, Brandon.
Hi, Brandon from
Represent.
Michigan.
Yeah.
Right on. I'm your last call, apparently.
Wolverine.
I actually found this. Flipmaster recommended Ben Nowak to me because, like I said, I fish in Michigan and I focus mostly on bass. Am I wrong that Michigan fishing is a whole different thing? Because I mean, our weather is different from day to day. I mean, I think you guys said it earlier. The bass are still shallow right now, and it's late June.
Yeah, it's really different. With Alex up here too, I mean, we get to kind of bounce perspectives off of each other. You have a lot of the same seasons, but everything's super condensed into like 8 months. So the fish basically transition a lot faster. But at the same time, we have so many lakes. Like Alex and I lake hopped to 2 lakes today, 3 lakes the other day, and you can find fish doing different things. So like one lake was glacial with deep drop-offs, and we caught them flipping a jig on outside grass lines, and the next one we caught them, up in 2 foot of water throwing a topwater bait. So there's just a lot of different things going on, and you get fish all over the place, different sort of seasons and things going on. And Michigan too, you can learn a lot with that versatility, and it's just a really cool place. You know that.
I think Michigan, though, there are similarities to other states, though. Like, you look at Wisconsin, they get a lot of similar stuff than us. Other than ice, it's like sometimes they're even more condensed than us. Ohio for sure. But, like, the one thing about Michigan is, like, that I think makes it a little unique is the opportunity to fish rivers the way that you can fish rivers the way we do in Michigan. We get these, like there is no like beautiful back fly cast like for a mile, throw one out, like open riverbank. We have like down trees everywhere. Like that is like the hallmark of a Michigan river is like down trees and like choked off. Not like Pennsylvania choked tiny, but like there's no like not a lot of comfortable place for you to like work baits. And it every place is unique though. Like saying Michigan is unique is not fair to like Tennessee, right, Alex? Like you talk about like the rivers that you guys get, and they're different, way different than what Michigan has and what Wisconsin has and what California has. So like saying Michigan unique is like not really fair to like all the other states that are also unique.
I think the fact that you can drive 40 minutes and change what you're doing in Michigan versus other states, you generally have a longer ride between places. I mean, there's sections of Michigan every 5 minutes you can hit a different lake.
Well, Jeff,
They're that condensed and they're that different. It's really cool. But we also got all the big water fishing that Michigan has. Saginaw Bay, St. Clair, St. Mary's River, St. Clair River, Detroit River.
the Great Lakes.
And all three of those rivers, those big river systems, are unique to themselves as well. And it's a special place. It really is.
I'll tell you from an outsider looking in perspective, what I love about Michigan is that bass do exactly what they're supposed to do. Like, it is like you've read an article about what a bass is supposed to do. It does that thing. Like, when it's time to spawn, they all go and spawn. When it's time to be post-spawn, they all go post-spawn. Are they supposed to be on a grass edge? They're all on the grass edge. I mean, it is just such a fascinating place in that fact. This year's been a little weird because it seems a little more drawn out.
Very weird.
Alex normally fishes here in the pre-spawn and the spawn, so
he gets all the good
it
stuff.
gets very different in the summer.
Bro,
But I understand what you're saying.
But
closed perspective.
No, he's not wrong. He's not wrong.
The thing is like today we went, like you said, they should be in the grass. We went and found them in the grass. Like if I said that in Tennessee, that's like throwing a hand grenade in the middle of a kindergarten classroom. I mean, it's just going to turn out to be a cluster really, really quick because, like,
not to walk away from that comment, but I think the one thing that I will say is, and I was talking about this in a conversation we had earlier. And it's been mentioned, but Jeff and I will go fishing in the river, and we'll be throwing, and the only thing you'll catch on is light line tackle, drop shots, Ned rigs, finesse type stuff. Then the next day, the next day, I'll go fish by myself.
Giant square bill.
I went frogging.
In the
And
river?
in a tiny pond by my house, and I've got 30 options like that within 15 minutes.
Yep.
And it's like you do get that in Wisconsin, Ohio, not as much in Illinois, but like in some of the other Midwest states, you absolutely get that.
Minnesota.
Absolutely, Minnesota for sure,
Wisconsin
100%.
Anywhere?
But
Wisconsin?
but it is a
Mansion
little
in
bit
Wisconsin.
unique. And we do have some really unique rivers, right? Like the Ausable and, like pristine, unreal water. And then the Great Lakes. But, like, every state is unique, though. You could have the same conversation about Minnesota, about Florida, about California.
California A.
We're not going to California. We're not going to that topic.
Nope.
You don't want to go to the Delta?
Yes.
Whoa, bro.
I want to go.
And everybody wants to make their
Delta.
comments.
That's the only place I want to go.
Berryessa, Bullard's Bar, like.
Bullard's Bar? Please.
What?
Please.
Yeah, that place is amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, is
Let's
that the
do
next
that right
meetup?
now.
Yeah,
I'll
that's
get
where
on
we're
a plane
going.
with y'all.
See you there next month.
Where are we flying next?
It's a good question. Debo, I'll mail you this hat. Don't worry about it.
Debo asked for the
Debo.
hat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Debo?
Give the man a hat.
The
He
Debo.
wants to know where he can get a hat like mine, so
The Debo? Send him 5.
Debo does. Debo can take your bike if you want.
Yeah.
On my podcast, so you, like
text-
Friday Debo, like Debo.
Yeah,
Like,
text
You
me.
know,
Text
to
me your
the
address and I'll
people
send it
that
to you.
decided to roast me in the comments about not seeing fish pictures, I just want to point out some of you wouldn't have fishing tackle if it wasn't for all the hard work this year. So at your local tackle store, so just be thankful you have something to fish with sometimes.
You
Just
heard it.
saying.
You heard
You
it.
better say
I feel
thank
for
you.
buddy.
Hashtag Deflection
All
Nation.
right. Are there any other calls on the line?
Justice for
All right,
Juicy.
let's take down that hotline. Can I turn this thing off?
Thanks for calling in, everybody. That was really cool.
You guys are
So-
awesome.
Yeah, that was really amazing.
fun.
If you guys have any more questions, super chat us really quick. We'll try to get to them.
Right quick.
Oh,
Hit us.
let's see who it is.
Hey, what's up, dude?
All right, $10. I fished this weekend with Bass and Bill.
You lucky dog. Hey.
And had an absolute blast. I set so many first and so many personal, I'm going to assume best. It was amazing. And I've never fished such clear water in my life.
Nice. Glad you had a good time, man.
Same. What we're dealing with right now. I'm glad you did well. I'm so happy that you had like a good trip, man. I'm sorry we couldn't meet up, but I'm glad you got it. You met up with a bunch of people, dude.
He was down near my house the other
Been
day.
around,
he
man.
met with you.
He's been around.
Oh,
You saw Rudd?
yep.
With Bassing with Bill, dude. Trip.
Went and hung out at the I forgot what that place was called. It was something on the army base, and like he had to get me in because it was like on the army base or something. I don't know. It was fun. It was fun.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Good time.
Thanks for the super chat.
Thanks, man.
Any more questions? I think we're good.
Is that it?
What do you guys think?
I mean, I had fun. Did you have fun?
I had a great time.
It was enjoyable.
Okay.
10 out of 10. We'll do again.
Oh, I have 2 more golden tickets. Let's give
We
away
are
some stuff. You ready?
professionals.
All right.
Show us the plate.
Don't show us the plate.
Don't listen to me.
X2593U9890.
And a partridge and a pear tree.
They'll get another prize pack of some kind. It's going to
Of
be pretty
some
good.
kind.
I've got lots of them all
Rick's
over.
giving away iPhones.
And then the next one. Oh, before we give away the last one, if you happen to be in the Houghton Lake area up in central Michigan and you want to swing by tomorrow night, Rafi's guaranteeing a FedEx delivery full of 15 tri-tips from Meat District. Guaranteed.
Guaranteed.
And we'd love to have you come over for some cocktails, some barbecue, and a campfire. Hang out, say hi to these people, and so just show up.
That Houghton Lake.
That Houghton Lake.
Houghton.
Houghton.
Is it Houghton?
Houghton.
It's
Houghton.
It's
Ho.
It's Houghton.
Ho.
It's Houghton.
Like, what's up, ho? Like Houghton Lake.
Oh, that's how it's
What's
split
up,
up.
Ho?
Yeah,
I'm a
just
teacher.
like that.
I am.
I am.
During the school year and 5 days a week. Right now, I'm just a guy.
Currently, I'm a dude.
Currently, I'm a dude.
A
sitting
guy
here.
being a dude.
Dude being a guy?
Dude being a guy.
Human man?
All right. Any parting comments you guys want to lay down to the audience before we get out of here?
Alex always has some words of wisdom.
Words of wisdom. Let me think about that for just a minute. Keep going for a minute.
I got one for you.
I'm going to think one up.
Dude, I got one for you. Dude, all the people who've showed up from shows, like our shows and our live streams, that are fans of our shows, dude, thank you guys so much.
MVPs.
That is unbelievably cool.
MVPs.
Like, honestly, that is unbelievably cool. Thank you guys so much. And gals.
All
Had a
right,
rad
I got
time.
my
Thank
words
you.
of wisdom. So I have a question. If your Uncle Jack helped you off an elephant, would you help your uncle jack off an elephant? And that's all I have to say. Bye.
That's a drop the mic moment.
Casual later.
Hey, I just want to point out, he did not need to Google that.
He gave that one to me.
Did he Google
got
it?
the
No,
other
he
day.
did not.
Wow. Ben,
I have no.
you
I
want to
have,
follow that up in
It's
any
just
way?
a poem, a
I don't have
southern
any good words of
poem.
wisdom.
Poems?
Alex just stole
Poems
all
of
the
the South?
blocks. So
I'm back. Guac, anybody?
Oh, you brought the whole guac.
Yeah, I brought the whole guac.
And the whole thing of chips.
The whole guac, nothing but the guac, so help me God.
This is called commitment, y'all. Wait,
Wanna
is
give
this
away
your,
that last
is,
golden
it,
ticket?
is this your temporary beard oil right now? It's like the guac
Yeah.
in the
A little bit
beard.
in there. Yeah, I need a napkin.
See, benefits
I'm
of
sorry,
beard.
Bethany.
Benefits of beard. You get to save food for a while.
Oh yeah,
And you
absolutely.
just enjoy it later.
Guac's
I've had
got a lot
bugs
of natural
crawling out.
oils in it, so it does help the beard out.
Exactly.
Mowing my
Avocado is
yard's
really
the
good for
worst
you.
because you'll mow your yard, you'll be doing something in the house, about to take a shower.
In your
get
New
cleaned up,
Balances.
You'll feel something like crawling up your face, and you're like, "Oh God," because it's in the
Literally had a
beard,
bug
yeah.
on him right then.
Yeah. So there you go.
Literally had a bug on him right then.
There you go. So
Is it a cicada that you save
All right.
for later, or what?
I
They
don't
ain't
joke
hit
about
here
these
yet.
things, okay?
Hey,
Everybody's like, everybody that lives up north is like, what
we
are
ain't got 'em.
cicadas? We've never heard of those. Those screaming demons, they'll keep you up at night. They're horrible. I stopped somewhere in Ohio. At one point, literally got out of my truck. There was 3 hanging on me before I knew what my name was. It was awful. They're disgusting. and I
3
hate them.
before I knew what my name was.
Yeah,
Well, so if you want to get personal with more bugs, St. Clair's got an incredible bug hatch going.
yeah, we've done that
It's gonna make you
before.
miserable,
That's
but
not fun.
Yeah, it's fun.
Why are we
All
not
right,
here?
golden
All right.
ticket me, baby.
Last golden ticket of the day. I mean, that's quite the security system.
That
out
really
there.
is. I was noticing that earlier.
Like, what do they look?
Bro, that thing's not even plugged in. Have you been in this house?
There's like 97 wires on it.
And not one of them is attached to anything.
Rick, what's our golden ticket?
H6517F3554. Thank you guys all for tuning in. We had a really great time. We appreciate it. We'll see you next Thursday, 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern. Thanks a lot for tuning in.
Bye.
Bye.
thanks, guys.
See ya.